Hello everyone, the 316 here with another Marvel Legends review. This time I have the Target exclusive Marvel Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest Black Widow. This figure originally retailed for $26, $27.99, and I got mine for $10 over that. So I could have done better, but hey, $10 is just I would consider that like shipping, right? $10 shipping. But anyway, normally I start with the accessories, but I'm going to do a quick look at the box here. There's the sides for ya. You obviously saw the front. At top it says that. On the bottom it just shows the plastic-free packaging and some of the legalese, as well as on the back. And there's all the accessories she comes with. It's a lot. If I did my calculations correctly, she comes with 21 accessories. There is currently 5 here, 2 here, and 14 over there. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And as far as I know, there are no duplicate accessories here, but there are like pairs. So let's get started with the head sculpt. So on her is the kind of traditional look, like what most people think of when they think of Black Widow. Here is the kind of like mullet 80s style hair. Looks good, face looks good, no complaints there. And then she has this kind of like, I would say like early 2000s look, more akin to like a Scarlett Johansson. There's a good look at her face there. Again, good, nothing too out of the ordinary. And I think they did do a dark orange dry brush on all three of these head sculpts, but it's kind of hard to tell. On her, she comes with 2 trigger finger holding hands, and her bracer gauntlets. I'm not sure what they're called. Those are the just standard, like non-attacking, non-firing form of those. So let me get this little table here. I put all the accessories on here. So she comes with 2 guns. They are the same gun, but one of them has a silencer, which cannot be removed, but that gives you an idea. I do wish that could be removed. And because this has a porthole, this has a port that you can put some effect pieces in. So you have 2 of these laser blasts, one for each gun if you want. And you have, where did that go? You have 2 different of these like smoke pieces here. Stick those in there real quick, give you an idea. This one's harder to put in just because of how it bends up here. That's good enough. But yeah, that gives you an idea of those. I did try to put this in some of my G.I. Joe figures. These pegs are just too big. They don't work. I mean, you could probably force it, but I don't want to break either the gun or the effect piece for my G.I. Joe figures. Next up is her alternate wrist bracers. She comes with 2 of these. I believe it's the same mold, but these are the firing, or in the process of firing variants. It's a nice kind of pinkish red color. And then she has 2 different smoke effect pieces where it has already been fired and, some of the heat's coming off. They are different. It is easy to tell. Lastly, she comes with another pair of hands. 2 pairs of hands to be in fact. So she's got 2 fists. These are really tiny. And 2 open hands. Although I think these ones might be different to each other. Yes, this one's kind of more closed, still open, but this one's fully open. So, yeah, a lot of accessories. We're already 4 minutes into the video. Anyway, the figure itself, let's get into that. Figure itself has all the articulation you would want. It, looks like Black Widow. It's pretty standard base body, to be honest, minus the upper torso here. But, I did see someone use this body to make a Catwoman figure. I thought that was pretty cool. So if you want to switch out any of her accessories, it's very easy to do. Just pull the hand off and then pull that down. And, if you want to have her without those gauntlets, you absolutely can. If you want to use this body for a custom, you could absolutely do that. Now, there is no right way to put these on. You can interchange all of these, but as you can see, there's a little mold mark there, and I like to keep that towards the body. So, yeah, if you do that, just so you know. I do like that the belt is free and loose, but sometimes it is hard to keep it in place, especially if you're like, playing with the figure a lot, riling, wiggling it around, stuff like that. She does stand fine, maybe a little bit of a lean, but that's not that's a figure to figure thing. Also, it may not be picking up on camera, but there's actually a different finish on each leg. This one's very gloss, very shiny. This one's more matte. I do not understand why that is. It's like this plastic here matches this plastic, and this plastic matches this stuff. I don't get it. Like, I don't know why this is a matte leg and this is kind of more glossy. Like, I just don't get it. Did they not apply the finish to this leg? I'm not gonna keep myself up at night thinking of why it looks like that. And then here's this face sculpt. We didn't take a big peek at that. I don't like this little chunk of hair here. It looks very strange, but everything here looks good otherwise. So let's go ahead and go on to the size comparisons. I know I didn't take too big of a look into this figure, but there's not really that much to see other than, she has this articulation. A lot of the new Marvel Legend female figures don't even have that ab crunch, so it's good that she has it. Oh, and she's fully pinless, but that's what I mostly expect nowadays. Especially since they already have the molds in there and they got access to them. Black Widow here. Let's see how tall she stands. She stands at 6.25 inches, roughly. So that gives you an idea. Kind of like Lightning Collection scale, I would say. Let's start with some other brands, and then we'll go on to my Avengers. So first of all, we have DC Multiverse, Arkham City Batman. Let me fix the camera here. It's a little angled. There we go. Speaking of DC Multiverse, here's Build-A-Figure Atrocitus. I'm not going to angle the camera up. He's a tall boy. He can be out of frame. Next up, let's do some wrestling figures. We have AEW Unrivaled, Samoa Joe. We have WWE Elite 100 John Cena. Next up, we have the Halo Collection Spartan Yoroi. Spartan Collection, that is. We have here the G.I. Joe Classified Tiger Force Outback. I'm sure you could put her effect pieces onto one of his guns, but when I tried, it just didn't work. And lastly, for other toys, we get the Lightning Collection Dino Thunder Black. So these are the standards that I use, or the standard figures for size comparisons. So this gives you an idea on how tall Black Widow is, what figures she would work with, and what ones she wouldn't work with. I think she works fine with the Joes and the wrestling figures, but anything else, just it's a here and there type of deal. So let me get all of these figures out of the way, and then we will take a look at my Avengers. Excited. I think these six look pretty good together, but what will you guys think? Let me know in the comments below when I have them together. Starting off with the 20 Years of Marvel Legends Hulk, and let's do that. Give you an idea. He's almost twice her height. He's a big boy. Next up here we have the Ultimate Universe Captain America, and we'll reposition when needed. He has issues standing up. It's his ankles. Next up here we have from the same toy line, we have the Hawkeye with Sky Cycle, without the Sky Cycle. Next up we have Extremis Iron Man. And finally we have the Herald of Galactus Thor. And I just think that these six look really good together. I think they all kind of just mesh with each other. They're all pinless except the bottom of Thor and Hulk's legs. I don't know why they did that. Saving money, I guess. Black Widow completes the look, and this is probably how I'm going to display these on the shelf. I like Black Widow in the middle with Cap and Iron Man on the sides of them. But yeah, great figures, all six of them. If I had to rank them, I would say Black Widow is the best. I don't think that there's any contest from me there. Beyond that, though, I don't think I can rank the others. Like they're all very good. Um, okay, if Black Widow was one, I would put Ultimate Cap next, and then Hulk, and then Thor. Although Hulk and Thor, I'd say, are interchangeable. Iron Man, I wish he came with some more accessories. And Hawkeye, I like Hawkeye, but he costs too much. Most people didn't want the Sky Cycle. I got mine for 25, but I almost forgot. Here's an MCU figure, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, to give you an idea of MCU scale next to these six. But what do you guys think of these six figures? Personally, I wish that they had All Father Thor on this body, and I'd like a different head for this Hulk. But as is, I'm perfectly fine with this. I have no complaints. These all look very good next to each other. The colors work very well off of each other. I'm happy with this. So don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and hit the bell. It all helps out the channel. And as always, peace